How's it going, folks? Rob here. Welcome back. We're on Star Wars Outlaws, and going by the title of the video, yes, this will be the last time I'm playing that. I'm not being exaggerating. And on this one, I'm not trying to milk fucking views or anything like that. I am literally done with this game. I released a video last night. It's very similar to what we're doing. The only difference is now I'm sober and I'm not using my stupid voice changes, so I'll be able to understand it better. I promptly deleted that this morning because it was you usually regret shit when you sober up the next morning. Yeah, I've been playing this game. I've done a few episodes on the channel. I recorded the content for 2 more episodes, so over 2 hours of content. I've been going up my speedo, exploring the world. Granted, this is just the first main planet after we left, wherever the fuck it was in that stupid movie no one liked, The Last Jedi. Canterbite, that's the one. Thank you, Mr. Ryan Johnson, for ruining Star Wars. But this game, I gotta say, and I didn't pay for this. I got a code. But even then, I feel ripped off. I thought at the start it was alright. I got to this planet, it wasn't too bad. Thought, oh, it looks alright. You know, the place looks dirty, grimy, lived in. We get to see the underbelly of Star Wars. No Jedi and Sith. Just a little folk. It gets really boring very quickly. Every single mission I've been on, just about every single mission, you go over there, you go there, you go there. Every single one of them is a stealth mission. Every single time. Even if you go randomly talking to people in the game, every now and then you get a little side quest. All the side quest is you fucking off to some place over there in the mountains, sneaking in through the long grass, whistling to people to draw their attention, then punching them in the face in the same 1 or 2 animations. That is it. Or you get to send out your little rat friend here who constantly at your side, who's, look at his little face, he's so adorable. It gets very boring. He's the only character in this game that fucking emotes. Because this lady, I don't know what the animations in this game, I've got to say, are absolutely disgraceful. There's some of the worst AAA animations I've seen. She does not emote once. Apparently, later on in the game, some of the cutscenes, it's a lot better. But in the early stage of this game, I'm nearly 10 hours into this game, nothing. I don't care one thing about this character. And if you got that far into the game and you're not feeling anything, it's not off to a good start. You want to be drawn in and care about this person. If I could play as this little rat with fucking a tail on the back there with the big floppy ears, I'd play. I can't remember his bloody name, Dix or something, whatever it is. You know, when I first come here, just after playing the game, I thought, you know, it looks pretty cool. You know, wander around, you get to check out all these shops. There's people standing around doing things, and then you actually stop and actually watch. And apart from the odd person that walks around, no one does anything. Everyone just stands around and imitates talking. You don't really get to see little, you know, when you play open world games, even like a Watch Dogs, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption 2, which to me is still the greatest open world game and is the one thing I always compare open world games to. Nothing happens in here. When these fuckers never move, this guy always stands here. You can do almost anything to him. He doesn't give a shit. That's about it. You have to really annoy the shit out of him just for him to try and arrest you, but nothing happens. There's no little... There are some little side quests, but like I said before, it's all just going off and finding something. There's nothing to do. Even this little bloody vacuum cleaner doesn't actually do anything. He just wanders around. You don't see a trailer where he's cleaning up or nothing. At first, I quite enjoyed the game. A lot of people are pounding it. Someone just vanished in midair. But there's so many bugs in this game too. I'm so fed to death with modern AAA games. They're so goddamn lazy. So many times in this game, the floor just vanishes. You don't fall through it, luckily, but it's just really lazy, and I'm absolutely over it. And this is coming from someone who didn't pay for the game. I'm done with this game. I won't be playing it again. I've got no interest. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the characters. It's just incredibly lazy. I'm so sick and tired of Ubisoft games. Maybe I'm still hungover. I played quite a few Assassin's Creed games over the years. And while they were good in the early days, they've just gotten really big and bloated. And, oh, she hurt herself. Look, no one reacted as a fucking body just falls from the sky. Anywho, let's keep eating my slop. That's the thing, too. You can bump into people. You can annoy the shit out of them. They don't care. Even outside when there's speeders wandering, flying around the open world, you can stand in the middle of the road and they just queue up like absolute idiots. Not one know how to swerve around you. The AI is so stupid. I'm sick to death of the stealth missions. Every mission feels like a stealth mission. crawl up to a compound, sneak through the long grass, whistle, knock someone in the head, and that's it. Gunplay. The gunplay in this game is really boring. I wasn't expecting, the greatest thing in the world, but it's just, you're playing with this one bloody pistol blaster. It overheats all the time. Or you can reset it. You got your stun gun, which takes you got one shot, and then you got to wait about 2 minutes for the damn thing to reset. Last time I was down here, just before I prepped this video, this whole floor just vanished as I was walking around, but it's decided to load back up again. Just completely done with it. I was so wanted this game to be good. I love Star Wars. I grew up on it. I'm 41. I grew up with the original trilogy back in the day. I love those 3 movies. I've watched them, oh my God, so many thousands of times. But I'm not one of those morons who are going to say Disney and the Disney Star Wars era ruined my childhood. No, that's just bullshit. To me, in my head canon, Disney Star Wars doesn't exist. That's just the way I programmed it. I have problems with the sequels, the George Lucas prequels in the 90s and the early 2000s. But they've also got some good points to them. Overall, I enjoy them. Not so much Attack of the Clones, but Disney's just, since they took over, Star Wars has lost its soul. I really wanted this game to work. You can only play as Jedi that so many times. I really want to see the underworld like this, get to be a scoundrel, do missions, cause problems, be a criminal. Basically Han Solo with tits. But nothing. There's nothing to do in this game. I mean, so you got the syndicates, you got to balance those out between, but even that, there's nothing to it. You can sneak past people. I've been into a mission where it's not here, but another area is a big, massive, open hangar door, and there was a bunch of people standing in front of it. I had to sneak in there. I managed to sneak right past them. They're that fucking stupid. They either can see you from the other side of the bloody world's map, or they can't see you at all. The AI is ridiculously stupid. If you're hiding in long grass on a mission, so many times they can't see you. Even if you bob up out of the grass like that, they see you, they get alerted, they run to you, then you bob back down, and then just walk around in circles because they can't find you. They're absolutely ridiculous. At least when you play Assassin's Creed and you're hiding in the grass and they've spotted you and they're searching for you, they actually use this, depending on what Assassin's Creed game you're playing, they use their spears or whatever and start poking through the grass to try and find you. This game, not so much. It's just so incredibly lazy. It's so very much Ubisoft, and I have no incentive to play this game anymore. I'm 10 hours into it. Apparently 15 to 20 hours into this game. Just the storyline, it gets better. But I play about an hour or two a day, and who the hell wants to play a game for an hour or two a day for over 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks of gameplay, just so the story might get better? Why would you? It's not worth it. When you get older, when you're younger, you play shit games because it's whatever you can make them amusing, but there's nothing in this game. You can't interact with anyone. This little bastard here, Fozzie, he can't rob anyone except for maybe some guards or stormtroopers, but it's just a soulless game. When you're out in your speeder and you're wandering around the open fields, there's not really much to do. Every now and then you got this idiot give you a side quest where you go, I can guarantee I'll have to go sneak into somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's talk to little fish face here.
Still running low on credits. If you lend me some, I swear I'll pay you back.
Ah, it's that guy. No, a different one. Yeah, I can't give you any credits because I don't have any.
Sorry, but
Just do what everyone else does here. No one here works. No one does anything. Everyone here looks like they're just wandering around on welfare, fucking high on fucking drugs. Look at this dumbass. What are you doing? So yeah, this will be my last video. I'm not gonna uninstall the game. So what I'm going to do is install a bunch of mods I've found, and I'm just going to give myself unlimited ammo, all the weapons, and upgrade my ships. Just fuck around. I just got no emotional investment in these characters, and it's not just this game. So much of modern gaming just feels soulless. If you're playing for 10 hours with one character and you don't feel anything for them, what's the point? She does not emote once. It's very hard, even with the cutscenes. The voice acting isn't too bad. The dialogue in this game is pretty bad, which a lot of modern gaming is, sadly. AAA. When I say gaming in general, I mean AAA gaming. A lot of indie games are incredible, but this just feels so corporate. It's soulless, and it is very, very disappointing. I tried my best the first few episodes to brush over everything I've heard about it, but then I watched some reviews. I'm going to stand right here. I guarantee you this bitch won't move. Because no one has any idea how to wander steer the damn thing around. Now that's another thing that annoys me. This game, when you pick up a blaster when you're having a gunfight, you can use the blaster. The second you go into a ladder or event, the game suddenly won't allow you to have the, you drop it instantly. It's a stupid mechanic, and who the fuck ticked that off? But at the touch of a button, I can load a speeder anywhere in the world, and it can run me over. So I can't carry a rifle, but I can load that up at the touch of a button. Yeah, you worked it out, because in Star Wars Outlaws, they haven't invented a shoulder strap for a fucking rifle anymore. It's just, there's no point investing hundreds of hours to play a game and get invested into it when there's nothing on offer. When you wander around this open world, which it looks okay, until the other day when I went back and played Red Dead Redemption, which I do have on my PC, and I've clocked in, many thousands of hours. There's nothing out there. It's just a vacant void. Sure, there's settlements here and there. It's just, there's nothing. There's so many, like when you play even like Red Dead Redemption, like I said, Grand Theft Auto, hell, even the Watch Dogs games. There's little things that happen around the world that make it feel like it's lived in. You can interact with people. People try and rob you. There's so much out there. There's nothing. You can fuck around with the wildlife and they don't really give a shit. It's just, there's nothing. Yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but yeah, that is it. I know I got a tiny ass channel. No one's going to give a shit, but yeah, that's my thought. That's my 10-hour review of this game. I didn't pay for it, and it's just been a waste of bloody time. And I can't justify wasting my the time I got left on this planet on this. In the past, I played many simulation games, and a lot of those are tedious, but you can make them fun. You can do shit to trick the game and do stuff. But in this, there's outside of the main story, there's nothing to draw you in and want you to keep playing. So yeah, that's it. No more Star Wars. I'm going to go back to finishing my infamous playthrough on the emulator on the PC. Then I'm going to jump onto Infamous 2. We're going to keep doing stuff for Gran Turismo 5. At modern gaming, it's just, I'm so sick of modern gaming. It's just boring. Sadly, I've been playing games since the 80s. They might look good on screen, but there's nothing to want you to come back and invest your time in it. So yeah, sadly, I wanted this game to be really, really good. It's just like that face. There's nothing to it. I'm Rob, just watching. I wish I can kick this little fuck in the face. The other annoying thing too, you want to commit suicide in Minecraft, let's jump off. Ubisoft doesn't even give you the pleasure of watching her hit the ground. Thanks, Ubisoft.